Friday morning.
There we go, that is live. Radio is live. Mics are live. That's right, we are live this morning from the Sawmill Theatre building with the Hometown Movie Guys. It is the first Friday of the month, so it is time to talk movies. But first, happy Friday, everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful Friday morning, and boy, I'm just expecting and looking forward to another incredible weekend like last weekend. It was beautiful, and I think it will be beautiful once again for us to go to the Basin Farmers Market tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Yay! And then enjoy a concert in the park in the evening. First one of the year. Yay!
Oh, is it concert in the park tomorrow?
Concert in the park starts tomorrow.
Awesome.
So first introduction to the Hometown Movie Guys. We have Tina, Craig, Andy, McKinney, the Rim Country movie critic.
And I would just like to wish you and all the people out there in Radioland a happy National Donut Day.
National Donut Day? What say you? National Donut Day, really?
Round with a hole, I'm all over it.
Oh my goodness. National Donut Day. I did not know. Or else maybe, would have brought some donuts for you guys.
I can admire them, I can't eat them.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
I can't eat 'em either.
it would have been wasted. And I know I wouldn't be eating them either.
I would have ate them.
Okay. Craig would have ate them all.
Them all.
That's funny. I'll eat them for you guys.
Yes.
Hey, so talking movies, I think you want to start with the new movies. I think there are
Two new movies.
two new movies. So which one would you like to start with, Mr. McKinney?
Let's start with Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Yeah,
This
another.
is animated,
Yeah.
the second animated Spider-Man that they've done.
Yes, and the first one was
Quite successful.
pretty successful, wasn't it?
Yeah, these are all animated films. It's rated PG, so good for everyone.
Good for everybody, yeah,
Mhm.
no bad words, no naked people, no
No.
things, nothing objectionable.
Even naked spiders?
There's no spiders in it. It's-
Oh.
No spiders.
Yeah.
No.
It's the Spider-Verse.
It's, yeah.
It's-
Are you going to recite a
Huh.
poem for that?
Spider-Verse. Let's
Well, you
see.
put me on the spot.
Yeah. Something from something from Charlotte's Web. Maybe,
Yeah,
I
there you
know.
go.
That'd be fun.
Charlotte was very
Yeah.
poetic,
Yeah,
wasn't
she
she?
was.
But it's good to have another PG rated movie. We've kind of been starved for PG films and,
Mhm.
for all this year, actually.
Yeah, there's been that's all changing now too. We've got Spider-Man today. Elemental comes up in a couple of weeks, and then
That's a Pixar movie.
it is. Yes, it is. So
Yeah, so the Spider-Verse. What does it cost to make a, Spider-Verse movie?
You would think that since there's no real actors and, that whole operation doesn't occur,
Yeah.
that it would be cheap to make an animated movie.
But we've seen from the numbers you've given us before with the other movies.
$100 million.
Wow.
And that's a lot of clever people writing computer code.
Yeah, that's a lot of donuts.
a lot of man hours put into them.
Yeah.
So a lot that goes into them.
Yeah.
Now, when Tina and I go to the movies, we always stay till all of the scrolling,
bitter end.
the credits
Mhm.
are over. And it's just amazing. There'll be, sometimes there'll be 5 or 6 different major corporations and major companies that do the animation part.
Yeah.
And then they're all broken down, and then each one of them, might have 200 or 300 code writers.
Yeah.
It's just a phenomenal number of people.
I like that they list people's names.
Yeah, I do
think
too.
that's a really, it's a good thing, and you get to see how the group effort that movies are.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And when I watched the Machine the other day, they filmed part of it in Hungary.
Wow.
So part of the scrolls, you've got all of these unpronounceable names that end in ak.
Yeah.
No, and how did you, I don't want to move on to that too quickly, but just,
Well, I enjoyed it because I enjoy the main guy there.
yeah, Bert.
And that was fun, but it wasn't a monumental movie in the same sense that Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse is a monumental movie, so.
Uh-huh.
And it's a kind of a niche sort of a
Yeah.
movie. Not everybody's gonna enjoy it,
No.
but I did.
Ah, there you go. So Spider-Verse, though, like you said, a good one, rated PG.
Yes.
So for everyone, and
2 hours and 20 minutes long, so.
that's a little unusual for a
Yeah.
PG movie, isn't it?
Yep.
Wow. Huh. That's it'll be interesting to see how the kids do with that one.
Well, this is the second one.
Yeah.
They came out with the other one a few years ago, and there's another one coming up after this too, so.
Was the first one?
It did very good, yeah.
It
It did very
did
good.
really well.
These movies get, well, the first one and this one, we have just great reviews on it.
Mm-hmm.
They're good.
There we go. Have to say hello to a couple of fans watching on our Facebook Live, Mr. Clifford Lane in Southern Illinois. Hello, movie guys and gal. And howdy KRIM, FM Country, and also Clifford Lane, no donuts here either. And he works for the county sheriff, and they don't even have donuts on National Donut Day.
Heavens to Margaret.
Wow. So-
Something is amiss.
Something, yes, something is amiss. And also Ty Lewis watching, and,
Ty.
and he is in Texas today,
Yeah.
traveling to South Carolina in his big rig.
Heavens.
So safe travels,
Yes.
Ty. But so Spider-Verse, yeah, that should be a good one, great one for the summer. You know, with kids out of school.
Yep.
Like I said, we've got 2 more kids' movies after this one just this month, so the studios are starting to cut loose with that stuff.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, that is good. Anything else you want to add about Spider-Verse?
No, except it's gonna be colorful and fun.
Colorful and fun. Very colorful, that's for sure. I remember the last one. It's, wow.
Yeah.
You know, colors everywhere. That's for sure. So, the other new movie, what do we got?
Boogeyman.
Boogeyman.
Yes. I got to watch all of this one.
Oh,
See, that's Craig's jam.
you
He loves
like
those.
the horror,
Yeah.
right?
Well, you know,
Is it good?
Well,
I
if they're
thought this
done
was
well.
a disco movie.
Yeah.
That's Boogie Twilight.
Yeah.
You know, this one's it's a PG-13,
Uh-huh.
so you don't have it. You know, it's not a slasher film, I guess. It's just it is super creepy though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boogeyman.
At least 5 times where the hair on my arm stood up. It just like that.
Whoa, they got you even.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah, no, it's just, this is a good one. This is, got great reviews on this one. I think it's 65, is it 63, 65 on Metacritic, so well received by the critics also, and yeah, PG-13, so it's not not a blood fest like some of these horror movies are.
Oh, okay.
It is more of the, but it delivers. It
Yeah,
delivers.
it
It's not just creepy. This
is a Stephen King movie.
Stephen King.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
all right, wow.
Yeah, based off of one of his short stories.
And, a lot of times there'll be nothing in one of these horror movies except 4 separate and distinct jump scare deals.
Mhm.
And that's it. But this is, I haven't seen it yet, so this is what's reported. There's not much of that kind of stuff, and as Craig said, no blood and guts and that kind of icky stuff, but an overwhelming sense of dread and creepiness and
Oh, wow.
fright.
Wow.
I'm not big on these, but I've taken one for the team, and I'm going to be seeing this today.
It's,
Yeah.
it kind of plays on our sort of primitive instincts, that fear of something in the dark, and,
Yeah.
and that's what this does. So there's, it's good. This is a good one.
It reminds me, when I think of that, Boogeyman and in the movie Ant-Man, with the guy, so-called criminals, the bad guys that were trying to, what were they trying to do, steal the little or hide or protect the little Ant-Man's home or whatever, his, what was it, his lab?
Yeah.
You know, it was shrunk. But the one guy, it was like from Romania or somewhere, and he was talking about the boogeyman, but they had a name for it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Remember? And he was saying, calling it whatever, and I was like, and you think about it in different cultures, countries.
Well, John Wick.
Yeah.
Babagoo or...
Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
Yeah. So the boogeyman, the dark.
That's yeah, it is. It's through different cultures, and this plays on it well. And Stephen King is just a disturbed individual.
He is.
Really,
I mean,
just these things are.
In many ways.
Yeah.
No, but he does it. He puts it down on paper really well, and
And I think we're hardwired for this kind of frightening business. If you go back, just a couple of 100,000 years, before electricity and whatnot, we're sitting around a fire, and the people who were not sufficiently frightened by the dark went out just, oh, well, no, there's nothing scary out here.
Yeah.
And a saber-toothed tiger would get them and eat them up in a minute.
Yeah.
So the ones that survived have a robust fear of the dark.
They did that movie Alpha.
With the doggies?
With the dogs, yeah, kind of showing how humans domesticated dogs, how we first started working together with them. But yeah, they're sitting around the fire there, and they kind of hear something, but it's before we had dogs. Something creep up on us. Yeah.
Dogs protect us.
Yes.
I mean, if a boogeyman came around my house, my dogs would bark.
Yeah. I don't think there's been a single boogeyman around our place since we've had our dogs.
Good.
I don't tell the children that, though, when they were young, still, because I think that was, it was also used, by like telling kids, hey, you don't want to go out, you don't want to do this, the boogeyman, stay in bed,
That's
the
right.
boogeyman, so, yeah.
Well, that comes up in this one too, Kids with,
Oh, boy.
well, kids are afraid of things in the closet or under their bed.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
Well,
kind
they
of-
should
it's kind of
be.
a natural fear, and that's what this movie.
Plays
this movie
right
does.
into it.
Yeah. Or
No,
like,
it's a good one though. It's good.
like Major Payne, is the
Yeah.
bad man in the closet.
Yeah.
If he's still in there, he's hurting.
You did that really well.
Oh, Major Payne, such a good movie. Yeah.
And the director of this is a guy named Rob Savage. And if you remember Salt, a couple of years ago,
Oh,
several
yeah.
years ago now, Angelina Jolie as a spy, and he did that one. So he's a capable director.
And you already look forward to a second one. This has already been franchised.
Wow.
This was one Disney was originally going to put this out on just a streaming service, and after they watched it and looked at it, they decided it was too good just to stream.
Just to
They
stream.
need to
Wow.
go. They need to go to the theaters also.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I will just say that that's very common, becoming increasingly more common, that the second-rate stuff goes directly to streaming, and the good stuff is reserved for the big
Theater.
screen.
Well, that had always been, prior to COVID, and so much of that, but you go back 40, 50 years even, that was, actors started out on TV, and if they did good, then they got to go
To the big
to the
screen.
big screen, and it was the same thing with movies and things, that if it was okay, it was on TV, if it was good, it was on the theaters.
Yeah.
And they're getting back to that now after the last few years of craziness.
Yeah. No, so the Boogeyman show times on that 1:15, 4:15, and 7:15. Again, it is PG-13, but as Craig said, it makes your hair stand up.
Good
So-
date movie too.
Oh, good date maybe. Yeah. Have your date get closer to you because a little scared there. So those are the two new movies. Also showtimes on Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and 7 o'clock.
Yes.
And that one again rated PG. Hey, let's.
Do we know how the critics thought about Spider-Man?
Oh, well, let's see.
Or the audiences?
Let's see what they say on Rotten Tomatoes. Wow. All I can say is wow. I don't want to give it away, but wow. First, audience score. What say you, hometown movie guys?
87.
87.
85.
89.
Mr. McKinney, he is the closest. It was 97.
Whoa.
97
That was the audience
score. 97. People like Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Not
As
just
well
like
they
it, they
should.
love it.
As
They
well
love
they
it. Critics, starting with you.
96.
96. Well, you know what? Let's stop right there. You guessed it. So you won. You
critics
won.
like
You don't
it
even
too.
have to. It's like a what, blackjack in.
Oh, yeah, 21.
21. Blackjack. You got it. So we just stop right there. Yeah, 96.
I should get a free hot dog.
She's free.
Oh, God.
Wow. Yeah, that's where. Let's make it real interesting and do that. Where we put something on the table. You know?
Yeah, or maybe a single malt.
So yeah, 96. So 97 from the audience, 96 from the critics.
Wow.
So you really can't hardly get better than that. This is
Wow.
I think this is a movie that the public will embrace.
Yes.
Good.
Now, it is, great, and also PG, so
yeah.
perfect for the entire family. So another really big movie in the theater still, in its second week, I believe, is Little Mermaid.
Mermaid. Yes.
Wow, and let's see, well, first, Mr. McKinney, did you go to this? Did you
Yes,
rate
I
it?
did. Yes,
Review it?
I gave it 5 starfish.
5 starfish. Whoa, that is.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Yeah,
Well,
I think I liked it better than the general run of the critics did.
Then the critics, yes. So going to the critics, here we go. Tomato meter. What do you think the critics? How do you think they rated it?
75.
75.
63.
Wow. Andy is on fire today. 67.
Heavens,
67.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
So you did.
But Andy rated it higher.
Yes, he was.
So
higher.
I guessed what Andy rated it, right?
Yeah. And the audience scored 95. So
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
yeah, you're with.
You know, and that
Alright.
disparity, I often criticize the run-of-the-mill critics for being snooty elitists.
Yeah.
You think?
And this is just proof positive. The ordinary hoi polloi, the ordinary citizen in the seats likes it a lot better than the snooty reviewers do.
Oh yeah. And you gave it 5 starfish.
That's right, because I'm not a snooty reviewer.
So what
I'm
was,
in tune with the people.
what was your favorite?
Oh my gosh. Mr. Lenin and Trotsky
Yeah.
here.
What was your favorite part, or what was your favorite thing
Kissy
about the
Girl.
movie? Kissy Girl?
Kissy girl.
My favorite song.
What was the
Oh,
crowd?
my.
Sebastian.
Yeah, Sebastian the Crab.
Sebastian.
The Caribbean song.
Yeah. Oh wow.
And Melissa McCarthy is the bad lady Ursula.
Ursula.
And she is really good. She's
Mhm.
very swarmy and evil.
Mm.
And half her body is made of tentacles.
Yeah. So how was this done in the box office? I mean, people seem to love the movie.
Well, it's done well.
It's done well.
I don't really call it a blockbuster. It's
Okay.
it's kind of borderline, I guess.
Or,
on that.
yeah. What do we?
Yeah, 250 to make it so far at the box office, 218.
Wow.
So that's not
That
that's not good.
Not
Yeah.
explosive.
What they're getting is overseas. It hasn't really performed well.
Really?
I'm not sure what.
really?
I'm not sure what's going on with that one, but.
Yeah, only 4 million in Brazil.
What?
Yeah.
Come on, Brazilians. What are you doing?
I think we did 114. I think it was a 4-day total over
Yeah.
Memorial Day weekend. So you said that's it's not terrible, but
And
it's
that
not-
was just at Sawmill? So
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
So I'm retiring.
No.
Hiring me as his butler.
Wow, so still, in the red there. You know, probably will be for a while.
I think it'll get there, but yeah, it's gonna
take a while, huh?
take a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, they were looking for a minimum of 120 million for the 4-day weekend, and they got 118. so they got close. But
Look at Spider-Man's probably gonna knock it off this weekend, and so one
Wow.
week is number one, that's,
Yeah, for a $250 million movie?
yes.
Yep.
yes.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
You
the
wanna
holiday-
And I encourage everybody out there in the listening audience at our newest, or closest opportunity to watch a movie called Bowfinger. It's about making movies.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
it's
And-
one of my all-time favorites.
I know.
You know
That's
that,
why I
right?
brought it up.
I'm really, I know all the lines to that. I mean, I've seen it probably 20 times. I love it.
But there are aspects of filmmaking where personal corruption pad the budgets.
Wow. Bowfinger, is that
Oh, it's
with Steve Martin and Eddie
Steve
Murphy?
Martin wrote it too.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Eddie
and Eddie Murphy should have gotten an Oscar for, he plays two
Yeah,
parts.
plays two guys,
He's
yeah. Gotcha.
extraordinary. And the great Terrence Stamp
Ah.
plays the head of an organization called Mindhead,
Hmm.
which is a takeoff on, what's that,
Scientology.
Scientology, the Church of
Wow.
Scientology.
Huh.
Hysterical movie. And
Okay.
Steve Martin wrote it, so it's really
Yeah.
funny.
1999?
Yeah, it's a great
Film?
movie, great movie.
Wow, hey, there we go.
But it does, there's some things in there that suggest that around the edges of a major production, there's opportunity
Uh-huh.
to kind of fill your own pockets.
Gotcha. So Little Mermaid, showtime's 12:45, and this one in 3D.
3:45.
Yeah, I
3:45.
haven't
seen it in
3:45 and
3D, and I
3:45
think I'd
is
like
3D.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Really?
6:45.
6:45.
There we go. And then also still in theaters, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Still hanging in there.
Still hanging in there.
It's-
Wow,
It's
3
been our- It's been our
showtimes.
number 2 picture still after,
Wow.
that
After
one came out May 5th, I think, May 5th or
Wow.
6th, so yeah, it's been out for a
Good.
while.
PG-13, 1, 4, and 7.
And just to contrast this to Little Mermaid,
Yes.
250 to make it, which
Mhm.
is the same, but 748 at the box office. So that's
Killer.
$748 million. So that's
Yeah.
quite a bit.
Yes.
And as Craig says, it's still doing fine.
Still, yeah.
Yeah, you know,
This one is a little grimmer because of those of you that don't know the story, that evildoers took an innocent young raccoon, and by space age technology,
Mhm.
turned him into a tiny furry but sentient being. But it was hard on him to do it, and they show how hard it was.
Yeah.
Some pretty grim stuff.
Oh,
Uh,
poor Rocket.
Yes.
But no real raccoons were hurt during the making of this movie, only
That is-
pretend raccoons.
You see-
That
CGI
is
raccoon.
good.
Yeah.
That is good to know. Thank you for letting everyone know that. That's so yeah.
I was glad to see Bradley Cooper came back to
Uh-huh.
do the voice of Rocket.
Rocket.
There was some speculation that he would not, that he was
Mm.
done, but he did, he came back.
There's
Good
a
for
lot,
him.
a lot of change going on there with,
Yeah.
James Gunn has been directing these Guardians movies, and he's moving over to Warner Brothers now,
Mm-hmm.
kind of taking over the Justice League and all that, so.
Boy, I hope he can do something with them.
Yeah.
A lot of potential there, but he's just kind of scrapping the whole Warner Brothers universe right now and starting over again.
Good
so,
for him.
We'll see, we'll see.
Well,
That's getting rid of Henry Cavill as Superman is in doubt, and Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman.
Ooh,
Jason Momoa as Aquaman. Those are all, I think, out.
they're gone. Wow.
Time
Wow.
time for a new page.
Mm.
Jason Momoa is going to be a Lobo. It's a DC character, kind of he looks perfect for it. Lobo's kind of a big, like, biker-looking guy that
Yeah.
just,
Jason
beats on
Momoa
people.
in Fast and Furious was hysterical. I loved it. I loved it.
So you loved it. Let's move
I-
on to that one.
Yeah,
I actually
Fast
loved that
Fast.
movie.
You
And
loved the movie.
I did, and it was just,
I
it
think-
was so much fun.
Aren't they silly? It's
Yes,
they're
I loved
ridiculous.
it.
They're ridiculous,
And
but
Jason
they're
Momoa
fun,
stole
yeah.
the show.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and really, if you haven't seen it, it's great fun, crashing, burning, flying through the air, everything, and Jason Momoa lording it over all of it. I mean, he's just hysterical.
Yeah.
It's a popcorn movie.
Yeah, oh,
Popcorn.
God, really. A
Summer
tub of
popcorn.
They're all popcorn.
They're all yeah, what movie isn't a popcorn movie? So have you reviewed that one, Andy? Fast
Yeah, I
X.
don't remember what I gave it, but,
Yeah.
Well, it better be 5.
Ooh, Tina.
Sure it wasn't
Wow,
5.
Yeah.
Oh, Andy, you are a snooty critic.
Ooh, well now, but even the audience, I would say, didn't give it a 5-star rating.
What?
Yes, because the audience score, what would you say on Rotten Tomatoes audience score?
Oh, okay, 86.
Ooh, 77.
63.
Tina?
Oh, Tina wins
85,
again.
85. But no, an 85 would be a solid B, so
Yeah.
I couldn't see that
Yeah,
being a
it's not-
5-star, maybe
But you know, I think it's
a
what
4.
you go, what expectations you take with you when you go to see it.
Well, I certainly didn't expect such a wonderful performance by Momoa.
I didn't either. I mean, I was just shocked pleasantly. I
I-
couldn't wait till he was back on screen again.
Kind of compares to the Joker.
Yes,
Oh,
You know,
Yes.
an over-the-top,
Over-the-top.
crazy villain.
yeah.
mm.
Yeah.
And how did this one do? How was it done in the box office?
Let me check.
And as far as the cost to
You know,
make
yeah,
it?
it's been, see what the exact number is on this, but I think it's been a little underwhelming. At least as far as a Fast and Furious film.
Gotcha.
These things are
Right.
$8 billion or something. The
Yeah,
previous, you know, this is,
8 to a billion.
this is a tenth
Yeah.
one, so
Yeah.
they're making, almost averaging $1 billion per film.
They've got a ways to go on this. They spent an enormous $340 million. I'd like to do a forensic accountancy on on that.
With Bowfinger in mind.
Yeah, with
Yeah,
Bowfinger in mind. I
really.
think there, a lot of people were getting caviar pizzas delivered and something. And it's brought in 546 million, which is, you know, there's nothing wrong with that number. That's a
No.
$500 million.
Yeah.
But it's not doing enough to pay for it yet.
Yes.
But,
yeah.
you know, these things, you see them on TV all the time too, so that's another revenue stream.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
And
it'll-
sometimes like Waterworld,
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
22 years
yeah,
before it became profitable.
yeah.
So, you know, they, just because they're in their first run, if they don't make a ton of money, doesn't mean that the poor hard-pressed producers lose their money.
They got a little crazy on Waterworld as far as their
Well,
expenses.
Yeah, I mean, that was way out of line for that
Yeah.
time.
The GDP of Hawaii went up.
Yeah.
They pumped so much money into the economy there,
Yeah.
they're just,
Wow.
talking about catering and things
Sure.
like that.
Oh,
Everything
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
They're
Well,
like,
Way over budget.
They built that thing off of Kona.
yeah.
they're like Waterworld 2. We want Waterworld
To justify.
You know what, I like that movie though.
I did too.
I did too.
It's the weirdest thing, I like it. Yeah.
And The Postman.
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
But
boy,
that was
that,
kind of a,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
the poor Costner was out of business for a long time.
yeah.
Mm.
Well, he did Dance with the Wolves
Then
and
he
kind of
came
got a
out.
free check
Oh,
there.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people know
Say, oh,
it
he can do no wrong. Here, take all this money.
Yeah,
was a good
right.
movie.
And there's still a couple movies. It's 10:30, but still want to
Hey.
talk about the other 2 movies. One of them you saw, Andy, and
Yep,
you.
Machine, very funny.
Yeah.
I thought has a particular kind of humor.
Yeah.
But I liked it. It's R-rated for all kinds of reasons.
So 4:30 and 7:30 starting today.
So just 2 show times
Just
on
2
that
times,
one.
yes.
4:30 and 7:30. The Machine.
Kandahar.
And Kandahar, another rated R.
12:45 only starting today.
Okay. And have you seen any of you seen this one, Kandahar?
I have not.
No?
No,
The trailer looked really good.
But I like Gerard Butler.
Yes.
yeah.
It's kind of underperforming right now, I guess.
It is.
Gets into politics a bit. I'm not sure.
What about the Jane Fonda, the chick flick?
Oh,
Is
book
that
club.
gone?
Book club.
Is it
Yeah,
still there?
book club left
Yeah.
today.
Oh.
A good run though.
Oh, it left?
Yeah.
Okay.
Three weeks.
Ah,
Yeah.
Okay,
A good run though. Yeah.
yeah,
And good movie for Payson.
Yes.
yeah.
No. So
A
next.
friend of mine saw it and he said that every other minute there's some kind of snarky and sexually charged comment from one of the gals.
Mm,
So it's funny in that respect.
yeah. But yeah, so a good variety at the theater.
Yes.
Right
You get
now.
real quick.
Yeah.
11 a.m. weekdays, Monday through Friday. We've got kids movies.
Oh,
The
nice.
older ones, we were doing Wild Wild Crocodile, actually
Yeah.
11 o'clock today then. Just $2 each. So some good. Next week, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Peter Rabbit for
Oh,
just $2 to get in. So we'll be doing those for the next,
Yay.
I think, 5 or 6 weeks. So
That's
something for the
nice.
kids at just $2.
And I think if you go to the website, you'll see that on there.
Yes, yeah, we got a list of all the movies for each week.
Yeah, no, that is great. So great for the kids, the young kids, and
And
yeah,
real quick, I want to
movies.
thank Andy for his wonderful birthday party, which we got to see The Searchers on the big screen with John Ford's, and John Wayne and
Oh.
Monument Valley. I mean, that was the
big
protagonist
screen.
was Monument Valley. Gorgeous, gorgeous movie. Thank you,
Wow.
Andy. That was
You bet,
great.
it was fun.
Yeah,
So hey, if you want to do a
Yeah.
birthday party,
yeah.
Birthdays.
You know,
I'm
keep
planning, I'm
those
plotting and
theaters in
scheming.
mind.
I want to do Chinatown.
Yep, there's a
Yeah.
birthday party going on this morning.
Yay.
oh, there we go. So
Good.
Craig is off and running.
Okay.
So hey, well, thank you everyone. Thank you
Thank
guys,
you.
movie guys.
Go to the
Thank you
movies.
for watching and listening this morning.
Yep.
Time to get back to the music with some War, Audio Slaves, Steely Dan, and more. But first, let's get a quick update from the National Weather Service.
Really did.
And I haven't heard the polka dot bikini movie song in a long time either.
Guys gonna like this one, I think. It come out on the 19th, Asteroid City. Get a chance to check. It's Tom Hanks, Scarlett Johansson, great cast. Quirky, like quirky type comedy. They go up, it looks like Meteor Crater up here in Arizona, and they're having a Stargazer festival. It looks like maybe a UFO lands or something, but it looks just like a silly,
Oh,
weird,
God, it might be like
weird,
Mars
quirky.
Attacks.
You know, a little bit of a quirky type
Which I
humor like
love.
that, just,
Oh, how fun.
but great cast,
What's it called,
everything.
Asteroid?
Asteroid City.
Coming soon.
Yes,
Yes,
Wow.
yeah.
to the theater near
And
you.
a few weeks for Indiana Jones.
Oh, Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Ooh.
One thing I
Thank you,
noticed.
Chris.
Hey, thank you guys.
Chris.
Have a great weekend. On the
Very good.
website, it has the all the kids movies, but on the mobile, it doesn't have them.
Get it.
And I noticed the mobile was missing
You know
some
what,
movies.
well,
last
it
week.
does, yeah, it does.
It's weird, the
I
mobile.
know,
huh?
yeah,
Yeah.
and sometimes if you look on the mobile, it looks like the times for the
Yeah.
previous movie show up, and it looks like the times for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had some issues on that, but it's just not there at all.
No.
And I know, I looked at it this morning, it was,
No, on the computer it is, because I saw it on the computer, but
weird.
on the mobile it's not.
technology.
I wonder, is it? Do you know? Is it Wix?
Yes, Wix. Yeah.
And so Wix, the mobile, is a